So yeah, just like it says on the tin, it's an opinion piece as always. It's always going to be an opinion piece. Guardian Games is bad for Destiny 2 subscribers. And yeah, it's a subscription. You're not a player. You're not a gamer. You're a subscriber. That's the way this game is conducted. That's the way the game is presented and sold. That's why they care more about 200 hours played in a week by two guys than say 50 guys playing an hour a week. It's not about units moved, it's about time played, which is why it seems like when you're so close to getting that one thing done that you wanted to do, it's going to take you 3 times as long to get those last 2% of bullshit finished. That 2% is going to get stretched out to 20% worth of effort. It is just the way it is. Not only is Guardian Games bad for subscribers just in general because of the grind and the commitment that they're demanding, and that's a demand. Believe it or not, yes, I have made the choice to not participate in Guardian Games. Unfortunately, I still am playing with people who are participating in Guardian Games, which means I have to deal with a whole hell of a lot more sweat lords than I have normally. For 3 weeks, because this shit's going on until May 23rd, for 3 weeks, I'm going to have to be 1v11 in a 6v6 match. I'm going to have to be 1v2 plus ads in strikes and in 1v7 in Gambit plus ads, because everything you do is going to be a competition, and every Titan and every Warlock is going to be doing everything they can to fucking hamstring me and all the other hunters out there. I'm going to show you just how much of a negative impact Guardian Games really has on this game. And it's a show, it's a visual medium, so I'm going to show you. No, I don't do smash cuts. No, I don't do fancy edits. No, I don't do little sound effects and other BS. Maybe in the future I might get into that crap if this actually garners enough attention, but at the present time, no. First hour you play this game, Shah Han and your Ghost both say, Guardians are stronger together. So why do we have Guardian Games where we have a battle of the classes? And then on top of that, you've got the battle of the platforms, which is ongoing. Anytime I'm in a game and an activity where there are...
Hello,
there we
dear.
go.
What a nice surprise.
Just to show you, and I'm not kidding.
Ideas already.
There you go. Proof. Not playing.
Good luck, Guardian.
Hunters don't give a fucking shit. We stopped caring. We stopped caring about this motherfucking bullshit. Look at him just prancing around. Yeah, he's so excited. Ooh, yeah, good job. Here's a cookie. Whatever, dude. That's the thing, is it's like, I don't want that toxicity. When I first came to Destiny, way back in Destiny 1, I was wandering around, blundering through the patrol zones, and one day I was out on Venus, and this guy sent me a PM. He says, hey, you interested in doing the Vault of Glass? And I was like, I don't know anything at all about the Vault of Glass. He goes, don't worry about it. Get in the chat. We'll talk you through it. We just need one more person, and, you look like you got nothing better to do. And I'm like, that's pretty much true. So I got in, and they were super fucking friendly, super helpful. They talked a little bit about, their previous game experience. Some of them were coming over from, other games that they used to play, World of Warcraft and shit like that. And I had a really good time. And there wasn't really any single point in Destiny 1 where I set the controller down and said, fuck it. I got frustrated in raids. I got frustrated in trials. I got frustrated when Iron Banner was around, and I was not trying to get the idea of power levels being enabled. By the way, now, this game is so fucking precious anymore. There are no power levels enabled on anything. I mean, shit. Maybe the competitive mode here. Maybe trials. But Iron Banner no longer has it, and it was last week, so I can't show you. Power levels enabled here? Says yeah. Okay, so Gambit and Iron Banner in trials and competitive mode. So it's the competitive ones. Oh wait, no, it's not. No, it's not. See, yeah. Yeah, level advantage is disabled. Level advantage is disabled. Level advantage is disabled. Level advantage is disabled. Yeah, so there you go. So, yeah, and so the competitive nature of this game has always been something that's been part of the game. PvP ebbs and wanes and flows and rises and falls. throughout the seasons back in Destiny 1. It was never really a big push. When Trials of Osiris came out, it was, it was the thing that everybody wanted to prove their shit on. And then, just like with back in the old raids, we used to jump around and play around and explore in the raid all the fucking time. And people were always making up some stupid urban legend bullshit about, well, there's a secret chest over here and blah, blah, blah. And then the developers started, they're talking about secret chests. Let's give them a secret chest. And at first it was kind of cool, this is, hey, they like jumping all over the place. Let's give them an activity that requires them to jump all over the place. And then I was like, no. When we choose to challenge ourselves by speedrunning an event or jumping all over the place or the floor is lava kind of stuff, that's us coming up with our own little gimmicks to get the game interesting again for us. When you force us into that kind of shit, it strips down the community and it creates this division, this tribalism. And it doesn't help, it doesn't help. And so, like I said, Shahan and Ghost, right off the bat, Guardians are stronger together. But no, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do crossplay, knowing full well that PC and Xbox absolutely fucking can't stand PlayStation people. And then we're going to play Guardian games where it's just pure fucking tribalism amongst the class wars. Just because Hunters and Titans and Warlocks joke about, they're the best class possible, I play a Hunter, I play only one character. I don't have the time to spoon feed two other characters, regardless of what they are. We used to be able to have multiples of the same favorite class. So if I wanted to play 2 Titans, I could play 2 Titans, 2 Warlocks, 3 Hunters, 3 Hunters. And a lot of people were doing it for the exploit of, basically, speedball, power leveling, their alternate characters, and then swapping that around and stuff like that. And I'm going to tell you, we would never have done that shit if armor was account-wide. That's a different rant altogether. So, Guardian Games is bad for subscribers. And that's what this is. I am not going to spend money on a season pass. Nor am I going to spend money on, an expansion if everything I have to do is going to be a competition with everybody else. I come here for the story, for the gunplay, for the loot, for the, in-game puzzles, and, for the society, for the community, for a lot of that, too. I've got some really good friends on this game. We don't play very often anymore because work schedules have, done the same thing to Destiny as they did to my D&D game. But it's like, this Guardian game should be a time when we all come together to do better. To bring in the new generation and get more people playing longer because they want to. Once upon a time, I used to put down this controller at the end of a Destiny session, not because I was done, not because, I finished what I was doing, because I was just so fucking tired, I couldn't even see straight. I would play well into 3 a.m., 4 a.m. on most nights. Fortunately, I am a work-from-home, artist, so I have my own schedule. I can run my own schedule. I have to be mindful of my rest of my household because, people do want to sleep. So, and I made friends with some insomniacs as well. There's a couple of people in my clans who are night owls, and we chill sometimes. We get out there, we play the game, and we blast through content and all that stuff. I stopped doing raids because they start getting way too fucking specific. Raids in the old days were kind of like Rubik's Cubes. There was one basic solution you were going for, but there were multiple ways you could go about it. There are ways in terms of builds. Then, about the end of Destiny 1, around the time of the Taken King and Wrath of the Machine, all the way up to the Leviathan raid, it culminated in the Leviathan raid. Everything became a mono build. You had to have this specific build, or you weren't joining the LFGs. At that point, I realized something was changing in the community. And we didn't even have Guardian games back then. We didn't even have Guardian games back then. But it was like creeping into the system. It was creeping into the activities. Who's better than this guy? Who's better than that guy? Leaderboards here, leaderboards there. Triumphs and trophies and titles. It's just... I just want to play with people. I want to play with friends. I want to play with people who may become my friends. And I want to have that sense of connection that I used to have in this game. And Guardian Games doesn't bring that anymore. It doesn't. It's never brought that. It is a pure fucking farce and just a poetic reminder of just what this game truly is all about. And I'm not going to do it. 3 weeks. I got 3 weeks of patrols ahead of me because I can't fucking bring myself to play any activities in this game. If I want to go shoot some aliens, I'm going to go find myself some cheesy little lost sector and just fart around in there by myself because I just can't. I cannot fucking support this. Just like I can't support Wizards of the Coast anymore with the fucking nonstop fuckery that they keep pushing out there. Just bad management. It's really what it comes down to is that it's the management needs to go. You know, that we need some progressive ideas and plans and somebody with a true vision of the future and at least a clear roadmap. You know, because I mean, the last time I saw a roadmap for this game, they were talking about how Lightfall was going to be the last expansion, and everyone was kind of like, "Oh, that's going to be sad," but we're going to play it. We're going to play that shit till our thumbs are sore. And then I'm like, "There's nothing in Lightfall I fucking want to do." When everything I do in this game is built towards improving these stats here, getting better shit here, and mastering these skills here, nothing here, nothing under this tab helps me do that. Nothing really under this tab even helps me do that because what I have in collections I don't ever really bring out very often. The clan is kind of nice, you know, they help me do that. But like I said, I mean, if it doesn't help me bring these numbers up and improve these things and help me master these skills, I'm not going to fucking waste my effort to it. Guardian Games does not help me get to become a better player. It just reinforces my apathy towards the community and my animosity towards tribalism that is perpetuated by the crossplay scenario and now this Titans over, Warlocks over, Hunters kind of bullshit. That's the first Hunter I've seen drop a fucking bank load since I've been here ranting. I'm sorry, guys. You know, I wish there was a way back machine. I know technically I can go load into Destiny 1 still, I think, but it's not the same because the people that I played with there are gone. They've gone on to other games. They've gone on to other platforms. I mean, half the people I know who used to play with me in Destiny 1 don't even play, you know, consoles anymore unless you count the Switch. You know, they're on PCs and they're not even playing Destiny on PC. They're playing other things like Red Dead Redemption or DayZ or shit like that. I guess if you guys want to play with me, you want to find me, I'll be in Conan Exiles because even the Elder Scrolls Online has gotten kind of stale. It's a great little mini-game collection. I think that's what ESO's really become for me, is a collection of mini-games. And Destiny 2 was kind of like that. Yeah, just another Titan. Good job. Yeah, here's a cookie. I love you too. You're such a sweetheart. Yeah, just done.